Finnish ERC operations are modern and sophisticated. We play a key role as the provider of crisis management and safety culture in Finnish society. But where are the roots of our ERC operations? The roots of ERC operations can be traced to the practice of lighting signal fire, which dates back to around 1000 to 1300 AD. The current ERC emblem, which stands for alertness and full operational readiness, also reflects this heritage. In Finland, the first fire and emergency response centers that were operated by a consortia of local authorities emerged towards the late 1950s. The traditional village policing system was still in use in rural areas in the 1960s. There were no officers on duty as such. Each police officer could be contacted at home by telephone. Towards the end of the millennium, public authorities pooled their resources and began to build a nationwide ERC system. And a new government agency, called the Emergency Response Center Administration, was established in 2001 to take over the provision of all ERC services in mainland Finland. A total of 15 state-run ERCs were opened between 2001 and 2009. Finnish citizens and anyone residing in Finland can now get help from a single emergency number, 112, for all kinds of emergencies that require urgent assistance, whether from the police, rescue services, paramedics, or social services. The government's official radio network, Virve, and the new ERC information system were adopted. The Finnish approach to providing ERC services is highly advanced, even by international standards. All the relevant authorities can be alerted via a single emergency number. Seamless and effective cooperation between all the authorities involved in ERC operations improves safety across society. A major structural reform of the Emergency Response Center Administration and ERC operations followed in 2010 to 2015, and the number of ERCs dropped from 15 to 6. The aim of the reform was to make ERC operations more cohesive and efficient. Emergency calls can now be answered even faster. We are proud of the efficiency of our ERC services, but how can we ensure the standard of service in our ever-changing operating environment also in the future? Our operational priorities in 2016 to 2020 are planning and adopting network-based ERC operations, making use of modern technologies, and introducing new service concepts. We will also be implementing another structural reform and adapting the processes of the agency to the changes that are taking place in our operating environment. By adopting a network-based operating model, we can improve safety and the ability of Finnish society to cope with crises. A network-based approach allows ERCs to function as a cohesive system. In practice, a single virtual ERC will be established, which will operate from multiple locations. This will prevent callers having to queue to get through to emergency services and ensure that ERC operations can also be provided during crises. Long call queues can be prevented by redirecting calls to ERC operators in locations that are less busy. We intend to respond to the new expectations arising from the digital revolution by introducing next-generation ERC technology. In the future, our new ERC information system, ERICA, will enable network-based ERC operations across the whole of Finland. In the future, it will be possible for citizens to contact emergency services via multiple channels. The 112 Suomi mobile application will give citizens faster access to help by locating callers automatically on the basis of their coordinates. E-call technology in vehicles will alert rescue services to accident sites automatically. In the future, it will also be possible to contact 112 by text message. Our reformed agency will ensure a nationally homogeneous ERC service. We will harmonize both our core operations and administrative functions to adapt to changes in our operating environment. By 2020, we will be able to provide state-of-the-art, network-based ERC services that represent the latest technology. We will promote safety and the ability of Finnish society to cope with crises. We will be reliable, fair, and professional, and we will have strong relationships with our partners. We are ready for the next phase in technological development. Our operators are still the first link in the emergency response chain. Emergency Response Center Administration, the first official link in the chain of assistance and safety provision.